Control is a key factor in achieving success. We can't control everything in life, but we can definitely control ourselves. Jan McKinley Pilato. There are moments in life that change everything. Not because you were ready, not because you were strong, but because life didn't ask you. For me, that moment was the fire. A fire that came without warning, that tore through my home and didn't just consume the walls, the roof, and the belongings. It burned through my sense of control. I remember standing outside, watching smoke climb into the sky, realizing that everything I owned, my history, my comforts, my evidence of progress, was gone. It's a pain I wouldn't wish on anyone. To lose not only your things, but your grounding. The place where you kept your memories, your safety net, your proof of a life you built. No one prepares you for the hollow silence that follows that kind of loss. No one explains how disorienting it is to have to start from scratch, not emotionally, not spiritually, not financially. There were moments when I wanted to scream, when the grief of what I lost wrapped around my throat like a fist. There was a deeper pain too, a quieter, more paralyzing one. It was the pain of not knowing who I was without all that stuff. That's when I realized something powerful. I couldn't control what happened. I couldn't undo the fire. I couldn't bring back what was lost, but I could manage myself. Not just my emotions, but my perspective, my choices, my direction, my response. In the wreckage of that fire, I discovered something unshakable. Circumstances may be out of your hands, but your mind, your character, and your resolve never are. We often spend our lives trying to manage everything around us. Our jobs, our finances, our schedules, even the people in our lives. But the truth is, the only real power we have is in managing ourselves. When the world feels out of control, you become your own anchor. Managing yourself doesn't mean pretending you're okay. It means feeling everything, but not letting your emotions drive the car. It means recognizing the loss, honoring the grief, but refusing to give your pain the final word. It means showing up for yourself even when the ground under you is gone. That fire stripped away more than my possessions. It stripped away my illusions. It showed me how much I had relied on things to tell me who I was. But I am not my house. I am not my clothes. I am not my framed degrees or my furniture. I am not my comfort zone. I am who I decide to be, especially when everything is gone. That's the power of managing yourself. You learn to rebuild not from the outside in, but from the inside out. I started with what I had left: my mind, my faith, my resilience. And I began making decisions not based on fear, but on vision. Not based on panic, but on purpose. You see, managing yourself isn't just about holding it together. It's about choosing who you want to become in the middle of the storm. I could have let the fire define me. I could have made my story one of tragedy, of loss, of what could have been. But I chose something else. I chose to manage myself so that the fire became a chapter, not the whole book. I chose to look at what I had left, not what I lost. I chose to believe that the fire didn't destroy me, it revealed me. When you lose everything, you discover what's real. And what's real is you. You with your voice, you with your fight, you with your capacity to rise again. So today, I want to tell someone, you may not be able to manage what's happening around you, but you can always manage what's happening within you. Manage your thoughts. Manage your reactions. Manage your focus. Because when you manage yourself, you shift from being a victim of your life to being the author of it. And as for me, I've learned that ashes don't mean the end. Sometimes they're the beginning. I've learned that survival is one thing, but management is another, and the latter is what leads to transformation. You don't need everything to go right to move forward. You just need to manage yourself in the middle of what's going wrong. If you're overwhelmed, if life feels too big, start small. Manage your next hour, the next breath, the next choice. One powerful, clear, grounded decision at a time. You are not powerless. You are not defeated. You are not done. So when life feels like a fire, remember this. You may not control the flames, but you can control who you become in the heat. Manage yourself. You'll rise again. Stronger, wiser, freer. So if you hear nothing else, hear this. Your power is not what you lost. Your power is in who you decided to become in the aftermath. The fire may have taken your things, but it did not take your will. It did not take your mind. It did not take your voice. You get to rise from the ashes, not as a victim, but as a force. You get to stand in the middle of devastation and say, this will not break me. This will build me. Manage yourself. Because when the world spins out of control, your discipline, your focus, and your belief in what's possible will be the fireproof foundation on which you rise. You are not just surviving, you are becoming. So manage yourself. You've got this. Peace and blessings, Dr. O.